Hey, welcome to the KocoSports Weekly Monday Night Raw Review. I am the returning idiot, aka the huge one, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to kick ass, home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Man, it feels great to be back.
Or KoCO Sports.
You shut up. Sorry, having some technical difficulties. Hopefully there's not too much noise in the background. I'm here at the office. Everyone's on vacation, so I thought I'd come back. I tried to find LK, but he's been MIA. Tried to find a couple other people, so going solo. So leave as many comments as you can. Going through some hard times, as Dusty Rhodes would say. Got 2 full-time jobs. Got a lot of family drama on the plate. But I'm here to watch Monday Night Raw, and it just seems when I left, everyone was like, it's the greatest show ever. You got to see it. You got the G1. You got the Cruiserweight Classic. You got the brand split. Monday Night Raw is going to be amazing. SmackDown's amazing. And I come back, and I'm like, oh, fuck, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good show. You know, Vince has to know he has to know what I'm watching. He just has to know what I'm watching. But I don't watch. I go online, and everyone's like, it's the greatest goddamn show ever. And I come back, and I'm like, oh, baby, I can't wait. And, when you review shows as much as I used to review shows, and you see shows every single day, it's the same thing with movie reviewers. A movie reviewer will see tons of movies, and he'll be more harsh on, say, the Suicide Squad than an average viewer. But I haven't watched wrestling in a really long time. And I was like, no, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be. Everyone online's going absolutely crazy. I just thought it was absolutely average. I'm hoping the last 2 weeks were a lot better than this, because internet infantry, you guys were like, man, you got to see what you're missing. And I'm like, all right, I got today off. It's a Japanese holiday. Woo! What am I missing? That's it. That's what I'm missing. Overall, I give it a complete tie. I'm thinking of being a softie because I haven't seen Monday Night Raw in a while. We will be going to live comments. Please check out on Twitter at KocoSports. Hit me up. I hope to do a bunch of Stump the Idiots this week too. And hopefully, but surely, I'll return little by little. Just real life's been kicking my ass. I say it's complete tie. I mean, there were some really, really good segments, and there were some really, really horrible segments. And I guess Roman Reigns is here to look strong again, folks. Oh, my God. And there was a couple shit-tastic moments. And you know what? This Raw I'm giving a tie, but I think I'm going to have a lot of fun reviewing it. Because there were some things that were absolutely amazing, and there were some things that were just like, are you fucking for real? This is what you guys do? This is what you guys do? So it should be really interesting. In the comments, put win, loss, or tie. We definitely plan on reading them all, and hopefully we can rock and roll. Sorry I've been away from the channel so long. Just real life. Got a book coming out and all that fun stuff. All right, let's break down Monday Night Raw. I will be reading the results off Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report's live results. So that's where I'll be reading the results off of. And it starts off with Big Kaz and what's his name? I apologize. The funny fucking guy from New Jersey, Enzo, coming out there cutting a great promo. Jericho goes out there, and Enzo and Big Kaz still entertaining as fuck. I'm so happy that they're getting over with the audience. So happy that it's getting over. Jericho goes out there. He cuts a promo that leads to a match. And so far, I'm on board. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is a fucking huge win. Enzo and Cass I find to be entertaining. Jericho at times I find to be annoying, but he used to be one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so I kind of give him a pass at times. I think him and Kevin Owens are just magic together. I really do. So it leads to a match. Boom, boom, boom. You got Chris Jericho versus Enzo Amore. I enjoyed the match. It's just they're going to have a theme here. There's going to be a theme here that I noticed throughout the night. I get into the match, I enjoy the match, and there's just not a clean finish. And I understand, you have to save it for the pay-per-view. I know SummerSlam is coming up, and SummerSlam looks really good. I think on paper, SummerSlam looks really good. Maybe I'll do a preview of that in the future. But Chris Jericho winning by DQ, I was just like, really? Come on, man. Owens grabs Enzo's leg. This is towards the end. He gets back in the ring, allowing Jericho to hit the code breaker. Big Cass gets in the ring and hits a big boot. And, of course, in pro wrestling logic, the good guy always gets caught, and Chris Jericho wins by DQ. And I just thought it was weird. I thought they could have a good, clean finish here. I enjoyed the match tremendously. I enjoyed the entertainment. And this is one of those things I think was a perfect blend of sports entertainment. It wasn't exactly a 5-star Ring of Honor New Japan match, but it had enough entertainment and enough good wrestling to just be entertaining. I thought it was high-level sports entertainment. I hope Big Cass and Enzo keep moving up. Chris Jericho, he's not the man he used to be, but him and Kevin Owens are absolutely hilarious. So I really enjoyed this opening match. All right, next you got Mick Foley, who's the general manager again, talking to Stephanie. Sasha Banks comes in. And oh my God, how the fuck is this fair? Like Mick Foley. I want Mick Foley to be my lawyer when I get a divorce, when the divorce gets final. Because here's the thing. Mick Foley's like, all right, listen, you got to take on Charlotte. But Charlotte has a friend who keeps fucking with you. I got an idea. I'm going to make this fair. I'm like, all right, Mick, how you going to make this fair? You fight her friend. All right, I'm on board. And if you win, she doesn't come ringside. All right, that don't seem like a prize. That just seems like common sense. But then Mick Foley's like, but if you lose, it's a handicap match. That's fair, right? And Sasha Banks is like, sure. Holy shit, this is the worst fucking fair deal ever. Unbelievable. Sasha Banks, I know you're the boss, and I know you're confident. And Mick Foley, how the fuck is this fair? This is by far the worst fucking deal ever. Is this how Mick Foley's running the goddamn ship here? Holy shit, Mick Foley. Mick Foley would be amazing at getting a divorce. Mick Foley would be amazing. That's fair, right? I get everything, you get nothing. I mean, why did Sasha Banks agree to this? Why was this fair? In what fucking world does Sasha Banks go, hey, I have a problem with this person interfering? Oh, you take them on, you win, they won't interfere, which is the fucking rules to begin with. But if you lose, you got to put your title up against 2 women. What the fuck? How is this fair? And Sasha Banks like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds fair. Holy shit, Sasha Banks. Get a goddamn agent. Where is your life coach, Sasha Banks? Mick Foley, Jesus Christ. Man, that was such a bad deal. But yeah, that's the deal, I guess. So Sasha Banks will be taking on Dana Brooke later. And if Dana Brooke wins, it's a handicap match. But if she wins, Mick Foley's like, yeah, we'll follow the rules. I guess we just live in such a fucked up, corrupt world that passes as a good deal. That's just a fucking great deal. Yeah, I'm on board, Mick. Holy shit. What a fucking horrible deal. Next, you got Strowman, and he goes up against Jorel Nelson. They're basically getting local guys. I like what they're doing with this. They're hiding Strowman's many, many weaknesses. They're giving local indie guys a thing. And I really thought the announce team did a lot. I remember them being a lot worse. I feel like they did a lot better job tonight than usual. And, they put it over a lot. And Strowman just beats the fucking living shit out of Nelson. I like this for many reasons because it gives indie wrestlers a chance to be on the big stage that they may never, ever get. And it hides Strowman's weaknesses by still making him look like a monster. He wins with a reverse choke slam. I enjoy this. I know this was, for younger fans, this was almost 90% of shows back when I grew up. You would have just squash matches, jobber matches, call them what you will, and enhancement matches. You would just have a guy go down there, and they would find a local guy, and the local guy would get the fucking shit kicked out of him. We just grew up with this. But, when it came with the Monday Night Wars and ratings and all that, then it had to do it something different. And I would rather have that. I'd rather have Strowman beat the shit out of local indie wrestlers that are, at the highest level, because then they get to go around. There's so many local wrestlers that are like, oh, I was on WWE, and they really just got the shit kicked out of Strowman. But still, it's a big deal for them, I like this a lot. It makes it advanced, and it's way better than Strowman, because think about it. If it wasn't Jorel Nelson, it would probably be like fucking Dolph Ziggler or something. It'd be someone we liked. Fucking, go out there, Cesaro, and put Strowman over. So I actually like this a lot. And, I know maybe younger fans or fans that grew up, with the Attitude Era don't understand how much of a staple this was when I was a kid. And now I'm just telling you how fucking old I am. But yeah, they used to have these type of enhancement matches a lot. P. Diddy is backstage. I think they curse. Someone says fresh. And here's the thing with P. Diddy. All right, first off, I know nothing about music, so I apologize to Mr. P. Diddy in advance. But I saw the headline, P. Diddy is going to do the WWE 2K thing. And when I see that, I always wonder, did P. Diddy drop that far? Or did WWE and video games rise that much? Because, video games nowadays, Madden and all that, they get EA Sports, they get really good soundtracks. So is this one of those deals? A music expert, this is me. I have no idea. I know very little about music. My friends actually mock me how little I know about music. But I guess my question to you is, did P. Diddy drop that low? Or did video games rise and WWE rise that much? Or is it a little bit of both? Because when I see P. Diddy and he's doing WWE 2K17 soundtrack, I'm just like, holy fuck. The fuck happened to you? The fuck happened to you? Jesus Christ. I don't know nothing about music, and I knew you were on top of the world at one time. What the fuck, man? But yeah, this backstage segment was awkward celebrity stuff at best. I think there was a curse word. McFoley tried to use the word fresh. And then he's like, get it? I'm old and use the word fresh? That's funny, right, guys? Right? Moving on. So, yeah, good job for you, Puff Daddy. Next, you got Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young. I wish these guys had a better run at tag team. I'm a huge fan of Titus O'Neil because I'm a Florida Gators fan, and as everyone knows, Titus O'Neil is the greatest Florida Gator of all time. Why, you ask? Because every Florida Gator is the greatest Florida Gator of all time. I like the storyline with the coach, the life coach. I think it's absolutely amazing. I hope they get more and more of these legends to be managers. I really do. I think it's a great idea. It helps Darren Young's career. It helps Titus. It helps everybody. I thought this match was complete shit, but I still enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It was like, this is a bag of fucking shit, but I still enjoyed it. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age of not watching Monday Night Raw every day. But yeah, Young rolls Titus up using the tights leverage for win, and they celebrate with the life coach and all that. And I found it to be absolutely amazing. I enjoyed it. It's one of those things I can tell you it's a bag of shit, but it's a bag of shit I enjoyed. There. I think that's a compliment, right? All right, yeah, so there you go. Mr. Backlund is the life coach, and I think he's absolutely hilarious. And I hope they get more legends like this. I think this is what Jerry King Lawler should be doing. I think this is what Ric Flair should be doing. Maybe even Bret Hart to some degree. You have so many great legends. Start sending them out there as manager, especially if it's someone that can't talk. Maybe I need a life coach. Maybe I need to manage a hot tag right now. Woo! But I think it's a bag of shit, but it's a bag of shit I enjoyed. Next, Seth Rollins makes it out to the ring, and I just feel like the crowd was fucking dead. I was like, man, Seth Rollins should be cheered more. He cuts a promo how fucking Finn Balor's not his name. Yeah, because of copyright and WWE and all that bullshit. But I don't know. So he, just makes fun of his name. And then he's like, oh, we're going to fucking fight and all that shit. The only time he really got a good pop was talking about how he defeated the Roman Empire. So I didn't think it was a bad promo. I just thought it was weird. Like, why wasn't the crowd more into it? The WWE Universal Championship match at SummerSlam, I'm really looking forward to. Rollins, Bálor. I know a lot of people are making fun of the Universal Championship name, but I like the name. A lot of indies and a lot of territory days used to use Universal Championship. So I kind of like it. There's rumors that it will be just like the other one, but blue. I don't know if that's true or not. I wish there was only one champ and they went back and forth on one show, but the WWE Universal Championship, Finn Balor versus Rollins, at least a wrestler will have the title, and not a sports entertainer, but a legit wrestler. I thought the promo was pretty decent, a bit long. It just felt weird because, I wish the crowd was more into it. That's all. But yeah, it was kind of a weird, that's not his name. Yeah, no shit. We know. We fucking know. Rollins. We know. So there you go. So that leads to a feud. And I thought the video package and the promos for this feud kind of sucked, but I'm still tremendously looking forward to the match. I'm even going to say maybe a dream match, and I'm hoping it's the main event at SummerSlam. But even though I did not enjoy this Raw, even though I didn't enjoy everything about this Raw, it did do one thing. It made me interested in SummerSlam, and there's a lot of Monday Night Raws that they don't even make you interested in the pay-per-view. So there you go. Seth Rollins cuts a pretty long promo, and that leads to Cesaro versus Sheamus. They send out Cesaro a lot. I like the storyline that he wanted to be drafted. I like what they're doing with him. I just hope that, he gets a push. You know what I mean? That'd be absolutely awesome. I enjoyed this match a lot. I thought Sheamus is a weird cat because Sheamus, he can either have a really good match or a bag of shit match. And I thought he was putting a lot of effort into it. I thought Cesaro, I think Cesaro might be one of the best pro wrestlers going in WWE right now. Maybe I'll rank him later, but Cesaro should be doing a hell of a lot better. And hopefully the fans get behind it, and hopefully WWE Creative gets behind it. But they're sending him out there a lot, which is a good thing and a bad thing because we get to see Cesaro a lot. But you got to remember, they usually, with a Daniel Bryan, a CM Punk, they'll usually send him out there 900 fucking times a night to have matches. And then when they get injured, go, see, they can't fucking handle it. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns is fucking eating wedding cake. So I hope that Cesaro bounces back and has a good one. I enjoyed this match. I don't give star ratings, but, the guys put effort in. And for Sheamus, putting effort in makes a night and day difference. So, yeah, winner Cesaro. I hope the fans and WWE Creative gets behind Cesaro. But there always looks like there's a CM Punk, a Daniel Bryan, a Cesaro where we want to get behind them, but we just know WWE is going to fuck them. It's like, oh, you're a good wrestler and people like you? Let's fuck you over. Now, this shocked me. They did Lesnar Orton, 15 years in the making promo. I am not a big fan of Randy Orton. I thought this was one of the best WWE promos in a long time. One of the things they do, what WWE does, is they're embarrassed of their past. I love when they go back in their past. It's just as a nerd in anything, when you respect your past, even if it's a Marvel DC comic movie or a book or anything that's a long storytelling process, such as a Monday Night Raw, such as WWE storylines, and they respect the history, I love the shit out of that. I'm a huge, huge fan of that. And I thought, I'm not a fan of Randy Orton, but this was probably one of the best video packages they've done in a while. And I fucking fucking Randy Orton. Yeah, fucking Lesnar. It was just amazing. I'll shit on it. I'll shit on it when it needs to be shit on, but I got to give him props when it's time to give him props. I thought the Lesnar/Orton 15 years in the making promo, that promo package was one of the best we've seen in a really long time. And you know what? From a match that I did not give a fuck about, I cared. And to me, that's the ultimate job of a promo. That's the ultimate job. They got to talk you into the building. They got to care. Prior to this promo, I could give two fucks about Randy Orton taking on Lesnar. Now, I might be in the minority, but after this promo, I'm like, no, this is fucking good. I want to watch this. This is fucking great. And WWE used to be really good at this. I remember back in the day, before a pay-per-view, they'd have Sunday Night Heat, and they just did it, so it was really, really good. All right, let's see. We'll go to some live comments. Hopefully there are some. If not, we'll just move on. Oh, there's a lot of live comments, so appreciate it, man. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Man, we got to rebuild this channel. This channel used to be hot. This channel used to be hopping. Of all the Franielli says, of all the reasons Koco could have taken to return, making Roman Reigns look strong was the most important one. Yeah, they definitely made him look strong tonight. Yeah, I know. I was hoping that LK or someone would be joining me. I could come here on Japan holidays. So today's a Japan holiday. That's why I'm here. What did you think of the Cesaro matches? I enjoyed the Cesaro matches. I just hope that he improves. What did you think of the Rusev Lana segment? I love 63. I'll get back to you on that. Franielli says it was a small win. For me, the last match surprised me since I wasn't expecting it that late into the show. Let's see. Chancey Bullock's misspelled soft, even the misspelled way. Cesaro shine tonight should be given an opportunity on a main event, without a doubt. And it's just scary because they're going to go for some stupid-ass brass ring that doesn't exist, and he's going to get hurt. I turned out the first hour of the show was lacking. Lennox Wooderson, that was from Paul White. Lennox Wooderson says, lost for Raw. Too much filler on Roman Reigns' redemption story is pissing me off already. Win for KocoSports. Andy Papp says, Dave, Koco is back on Raw review. Thank you, Terry Funk. For 1 week only, baby. 1 week only. Tell your friends. Hopefully, I'll be back on the channel a lot more. I'll do a lot more Stump the Idiots. You know, I just have to unfuck my real life. Stupid real life. 2 full-time jobs. Wife. Hard times. Hard times. Andy Papp's in the house. Raw was decent. Lennox Wooderson, Cesaro did look awesome. It's too bad that Roman stood tall at the end. Yeah. SmackDown has been way better. I'll have to check it. And Lennox Wooderson says Diddy fell off the map. So there you go. P. Diddy dropped that much. Oh, that's not good. Lennox Wooderson, what do you think of McGregor versus WWE junk? I just think he's trying to sell tickets. I think he's really smart. I do. I mean, it's just he knows how to keep his name in the limelight. You know. That's all it is. It's just smack talk. Do you think he can beat Nate at 202 in a few weeks? I like McGregor. I love Nate. I don't think he can beat Nate, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch the fight, but I think he made a huge mistake taking on Nate. I thought that before the fight, and after he lost, I thought it. You know, I don't know. I'm going to watch the fight. I love both fighters, but my pick is Nate. Paul said, didn't see the entire show, but what I saw blows fucking cock. Welcome back, Big Dave. Waiting patiently for your book to drop. Yeah, we'll link down in the doobly-doo. Pre-order my book. It's only $6 American. I'm going to do a hard push towards the end, and we'll do some videos on that in the future. Yeah. Well, if I become a full-time writer, nah, I probably won't quit my job. My job's amazing. But I can hopefully do more shows in the future. Didn't see the entire show, but what I saw, oh, okay. Is that Carlito in the comments? Yes, it is. We don't get many people watching us anymore, but we get Carlito. And someone in the comments said win, win, win. And let's see. Holy shit. You guys on Twitter are beating him up. This is what our score is. You can go on Twitter at KocoSports right now and vote. You have 13% win, 0% tie, 75% loss, 12% didn't watch. Wow. Man, I'm getting soft. Thank you to Blood on the Mat, hashtag SOS for life, and Johnny, Juvenile Johnny for tweeting us and liking us and all that fun stuff. Much love. Glad you're back. Missed you. I appreciate the kind words. All right, we'll go back to some live comments later. Hopefully you guys friggin' rock and roll. Fred from Kayfabe Connection. I hope that's the right podcast. I got to talk to you, Fred. I miss you, but you liked it on Andy Paps. So much love. Send us some live comments. We'll get back to it in a bit. All right, so let's keep scrolling up. I really enjoyed it. Then they show that Dudley's picking on Neville, and he said, why don't you get a tag team partner? And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Well, I've been gone. So many people been fucking showing up. I can't wait to see who Neville gets as a tag team partner to go against the Dudleys. Holy fuck. Sin Cara comes out. And I like Sin Cara, but why bother fucking doing it? The best part is, please go back. Please go back and watch it. This is the best fucking part of Raw. They're like, who's going to be his partner? And Sin Cara's music hits, and they walk out. Just listen to commentator's response. They're like, oh, like, maybe they didn't know, but oh, it was the worst response ever. Like, oh, all right, well, that's good, I guess. Sin Cara needs some work. So you got Neville and Sin Cara going against the Dudley Boyz, and I'm a huge Dudley Boyz fan. I believe they should have one more title run, but Neville and Sin Cara beating them cleanly, and I know I'm sound a little hypocritical here, but there's no way. The Duds should have won this. You know, Neville and Sin Cara winning is just like, all right, I guess they're a tag team now, already beating the fucking Dudleys. So, yeah. The best part of this match is just when Sin Cara comes out, the reaction of the announce team. They're like, oh, so that's his partner, huh? All right, Sin Cara. Yay. And hopefully, you know, I don't know. I don't want to player hate on Sin Cara, but this has got to be the biggest fucking letdown ever. Biggest fucking letdown ever. And the Dudleys lose, which just fucking crazy. Yeah, so overall, what the fuck? I guess you could say, you know, if you want to put a positive spin on it, that you couldn't see that coming. I mean, you didn't know Neville was going to be tag team partners with Sin Cara. You didn't think they'd beat the Dudleys. I mean, all right. It's just fucking horrible. There, you got it out of me. Your silence on the other end got it out of me. And who knows, maybe Neville and Sin Cara could become a high-flying tag team. All right, next is the marriage. And it's just bad. It's just fucking bad. It goes on way too long. And the best part is that I'm like, oh, okay. First off, I don't know why. When it comes to marriages, it's like, oh, that'd be cool if no one interfered. I don't know why. I just think it would be. Like, yeah. But it goes on way too long. And then why it's going on too long, I'm like, wow, the cool thing is they can get a young guy and get him over because fans hate it. And then they can come out and, you know, maybe get a young guy, get him over because they interfere this and break it up. And fucking Roman Reigns comes out. And I'm like, oh my God, fuck my life. Rusev is the best goddamn heel going today. And he's pulling like the biggest fucking heel move in the world. A long goddamn wedding. And anyone would get a pop. And here comes Roman Reigns and he can't get a pop. And then he goes out there and he wants to give a toast. Now, here's the thing. I know, like, he's supposed to be a wise ass, and he's supposed to be like, hey, man, I'm tough. I'm cool. Get it? But if you go back and watch it, there's a point where you could sell it as he was sincere about giving a toast, and when he said no, he became angry, and that's why they're going to fight at SummerSlam. And that's the story I want to hear. I want to hear that Roman Reigns went out there to be his best man and be legit, give him a fucking toast. Because if you watch it, he wants to give him a toast. Rusev says no, and then Roman Reigns gets mad and mean and all that. I want to live, and of course, this ain't the story they're telling, but this is the story I want to believe. I want to believe Roman Reigns really went out there to give a toast, and he was offended. And that's what the feud is about, because he couldn't give a toast. I want to live in that world. You know what? That world doesn't exist, but I want to go back and watch it again. It really looks like it really looks like he wants to give a toast. And when Rusev says no, he becomes like all fucking angry and bitter. And that's what I want the feud to be. I want to be like, SummerSlam. And Roman Reigns is like, I really just wanted to give him a toast. And he's like, I didn't, dude, holy fuck, it would be the best. Well, it couldn't be a worse storyline, but it would be the best, worst storyline ever. Like, you know, he just wanted to give him a toast. And Rusev's like, I don't trust him. Like, why don't you trust me? We were friends. And that leads to, I don't know, Lana goes into the wedding cake. She screams. Rusev attacks. I don't fucking know. I really stopped paying attention, folks. I just want to live in a world where this feud is totally built off Roman Reigns really wanted to give a toast. And there you go. So, yeah, that's going to be a fucking match at SummerSlam. Poor fucking Rusev. Best goddamn heel of the business, and this fucking idiot comes out. Holy fuck, man. Up next, you have a short women's match. You got Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooke in the most unfair fucking deal ever. What the fuck were you thinking, McFoley? Kayfabe-wise, this is just in general, it's the worst fucking deal ever. But Sasha Banks overcomes the odds. It was a short, bit of a sloppy match. And I'm looking forward to seeing Sasha Banks versus Charlotte one-on-one. I'm sure there might be shenanigans. And I'm hoping that they could bring back some of that NXT magic that could steal the show and, you know, have real women's wrestlers putting on real wrestling. That would be amazing at SummerSlam. And I believe Sasha Banks and Charlotte both have the skills to do that. And they have the name and the entertainment value to carry it. So I'm really looking forward to this match. And hopefully Dana Brooke just goes away forever. Just goes away forever. See you later, Dana Brooke. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. But, yeah, and I was surprised people didn't cheer for Sasha Banks more. But it was a short, sloppy match. Finn Bálor cuts a promo about what his name means. I love you, Finn Bálor, but no. Then you got ring post-itis with Bullet Club, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. And they smashed Big E's nuts. And it was so stupid. It was funny. Like, because they just, I don't know. I think if these guys weren't in New Japan and I wasn't such a big fan of Carl Anderson, I'd probably hate this segment. But considering I'm a fan of these guys, I just like, all right, this is so stupid and cute. It's like fucking WWE's like type of humor. And I don't know. I enjoyed it. I knew it was stupid, but I enjoyed it. And they called each other doctor. And then they just referenced balls and shit like 800 times. So, yeah, who knows? Hopefully this leads to something good. I thought it was cheesy comedy, but cheesy comedy done pretty well. I enjoyed the segment. If you fucking hated it, I understand. Like, I can't fucking be like, what? You hated it? How dare you? I'll fucking dare you. Next, you got Luke Gallows versus Kofi Kingston. It was a really short match. Crazy short. They came out with their doctor's gear on. And basically Luke Gallows, he just flapjack Kofi Kingston and get the win. That's it. 1, 2, 3. They went to smash his balls, and I don't know. Did they smash his balls? I'm going to watch this on the WWE Universe. I don't actually remember if they smashed his balls. No. Xavier Woods made the save. Thank you, at WWE Universe, for fucking reminding me. Yeah, so Kofi Kingston's breaking news on KocoSports Review. Kofi Kingston's balls are okay to the best of our knowledge. All right, there you go. Really short match. I guess it's just continuing the feud and all that. Enjoy it. The Golden Truth and Scooby-Doo put over their Scooby-Doo DVD. I'll fucking watch it. I don't give a shit. Judge me all you want. Moving on. That's it. I got nothing else to say about that. Daniel Bryan comes out, and it just shows you how much he's fucking over. And I don't know, like, I just wish people would walk by Vince McMahon and walk by Triple H and Stephanie, whip out their tiny dicks and piss on them. Because this motherfucker was so over, and they just fucking made his life fucking goddamn miserable, and then he broke his neck. And I always say this with something that Dana fucking White said. You only have a little minute of time. If pro wrestling is dangerous, there shouldn't be the brass ring thing. There should be, if you're over, you're over. Because if pro wrestling is dangerous, think of it like the UFC. A fighter or a wrestler only has a certain amount of time in their prime, and then their body will break down. And then when you give someone everything, a Roman Reigns, a John Cena, then you fucked it over, man. I don't know. It just makes me so fucking angry. It makes me beyond angry. I hope Daniel Bryan has a lot more inner peace than I do. But he goes out there, is completely fucking over. People go absolutely crazy. Cuts a promo with Mick Foley. They're trying to make it, they're just making a Randy Orton match. That's it. And then Rusev comes out and says, hey, I'm the only champ. You don't need a universal champ. And then Cesaro comes out and says, hey, I'll fucking fight you. And then bam. Pretty much that whole segment was to set up Cesaro versus Rusev as the main event. And it's supposed to set up Orton and Brock, which the video package did a million times better. But we got to see how fucking over Daniel Bryan is. And in some sad ways, that makes me sad. Because it's like, God damn it. What? Why? Hopefully the new era fixes this shit. Cesaro versus Rusev, I enjoyed the match a lot. Rusev does get the win because Sheamus interferes. And Cesaro has 2 great matches. He's the MVP of the night. But after that, Rusev is, happy he won. He turns around, Roman Reigns spears him and leaves, and no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. Fuck, man. I thought because Roman Reigns popped on a piss test and we had a brand split, I thought I'd come back and not have to see John Cena fucking light over there, Samoan Cena, but nope. And I thought he'd be better. I thought he'd be better. I don't know why. I've only been gone, 2 months now? But I thought he'd be better, folks. I thought he'd be better. And I was wrong. Overall, I give the show a tie. There were some really good things. There was a lot of horrible things. And just some okay things. A 3-hour show. I would definitely rewatch the Randy Orton segment. I'd watch the Cesaro matches. If you're into cheesy comedy, I'd watch the Bullet Club's promo. And if you want to watch the worst fucking deal ever made, Sasha Banks and that. And then I would probably watch the Jericho opening match and segments. And maybe the Dudleys. That's what I do. But yeah, so I would definitely skip the wedding. I would definitely skip Roman Reigns. I love you, Seth Rollins, but I'd probably skip your promo. Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young I thought was a bag of shit, but it was enjoyable. And overall, I just give it a complete tie. And I'm kind of disappointed in a tie for the simple fact is I've been gone from reviewing Raws, and everyone and their mother has been like, you got to see how amazing WWE is right now. And I come back, and it's completely average. And I'm like, do you guys fuck with me when I'm not here? Or do you think Vince just knows when I'm not watching and reviewing? All right, so there you go. Let's see if there's any live comments. If there's some live comments, that's great. A bunch of my friends are arguing about indie wrestling in my Facebook timeline. You don't need to read that. And where are the balls? All right, here it is. Is this it? All right. Oh, crap. Oh, here it is. Sorry about that, folks. Boom, boom, boom. Technical difficulties brought to you by I'm an Idiot. Let's see. Love having you back on the show. That's JT Shet 81. Appreciate it. Carlitos legitimately to be precise. Oh, Carlitos illegitimate to be precise. LOL. Why does Kenny Omega keep losing in the G1? I don't know. It's a good question. The G1 booking's been really weird. Just from Hardcase 6, 7, 8. Maybe I'll do a review of it. Overall review of it. Maybe I'll do a New Japan Stump the Idiot. I think the G1 booking has been all over the place, and some people see that as a good thing, and some people see that as a bad thing. So there you go. All right, I'm going to plug my book real quick. So let me see if I can do this without messing this up. And while I'm plugging my book, throw in some last-second questions, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. So here's the cover of my book. There's a link down in the doobly-doo. This isn't Kickstarter. This is not full e-begging. The product is actually done. It will come out September 22nd. Please pre-order it. It would help me out. It is not self-published. It's published, so the more copies I sell makes Amazon happy. The more Amazon's happy, the more my publisher's happy. And the more my publisher's happy, then bam, I get to write. I have over 60 books in this universe. It's a very dark, superhero, vigilante-type universe. And this is Operation Freak Show. It's about a bunch of assassins and hitmen who go around, turn, I'm trying to not give it too much, but turn vigilante. They put on luchador mask and go around killing people that hurt children, killing pedophiles. And then it's, are vigilantes good? Is there a way for vigilantes to get along? You know, is are all vigilantes bad? Are all vigilantes helping? And it's just about a bunch of assassins / hitmen turned vigilantes. So please do check it out. It's only $6. It's not a Kickstarter. I'm not asking you for money to do the show or anything like that. It's an actual finished product, and it would help me out tremendously as I'm trying to become a full-time writer, and this is the first time I wrote a book using my name, and I'm really excited, and it will lead to a whole universe. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. It is not PG at all, at all. It is very dark. So I'd appreciate any love, support. Check it out. And if you buy one, send me a copy. I'll do a Stump the Idiot just for you. Let's see. Boom, ba, bum, bum, ba-dum. All right, I'm going to answer a couple questions and go at it. There we go. All right, here we go. Ready? If I miss your question, please tweet them, because in the future I'm going to do a Q&A questions, and I'm going to get more and more people on staff to do the show. I have a lot of big plans, and I hope to improve this channel, and I hope to improve this site little by little. And it's just with real life situations, it's going to take a lot longer than I ever seen. All right. Hardcase678 says your thoughts on the broken mat. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm skipping one. JT Shet 81. When are they going to finally show the Universal title? I imagine it'll be the Monday right before SummerSlam, or it'll be at the pay-per-view. Because you remember they showed the women's title with Lita. So maybe they'll do that. But yeah, I don't know when they're going to show it. There's been a lot of internet rumors it's the same exact belt, but just blue. And it'll be weird because I think that means the red one will be on SmackDown and the blue one will be on Raw. I don't know. I hope it's maybe a little bit of a different belt, but who knows? I don't know. But my guess is it'll be the Monday. It'll be SummerSlam or the Monday before SummerSlam. Your thoughts on the broken mat and the final deletion? This is a tough one because I really hate the Hardys. So like I don't know if I'm being too hard on it. I don't know the context of it. I don't watch TNA for a really long time. So I want to make sure that you understand I don't know the context of it. But I did watch Final Deletion because everyone wanted me to see it. And I thought it was a mockumentary of Lucha Underground. Like I really legit thought, oh, I get it. They're making fun of Lucha Underground. But then like it went on and I was like, oh, fuck, this is really their main event? This is serious? This is like, because you remember when the Monday Night Wars were happening and like WCW would mock WWE and vice versa, you know, Gilbert and, you know, you had stuff like that. I thought this was a Gilbert. That was my original feeling. I'm like, oh, I get it. They're making fun of Lucha Underground. And then as it went on and on, I was like, holy fuck, they're serious about this. I do not like Matt Hardy. I do not like Jeff Hardy. So that might sway my way it is. I don't know the context of it. Maybe they built up to that. But me just turning it on and watching it, I thought it was shit. I know LK loved it. I know the internet loved it. I know I'm in the minority. And I know people love the character. And maybe I would love the character too if I watched it more. But to me, it's just like, all right. So I don't enjoy it. But I want to give a big but. I haven't seen the context of it. And I don't watch all of it, you know, and I do hate the Hardys. So that might be a factor, you know. Broken Matt, I guess it's okay, you know. Final Deletion, I thought it was a mockumentary. I thought they were making fun of Lucha Underground. But the thing is, I go online, I'm in the minority. A lot of people love it. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Lennox Wooderson says, what do you think about Kenny Omega to WWE NXT rumors? That would really suck for Bullet Club. I don't know. It sucks because it just seems like it sucks for New Japan, great for Kenny Omega. I guess that's it. Because Kenny Omega, I thought, had a really first shitty year in New Japan. I think if you don't think his first year in New Japan was shit, but as the leader of Bullet Club, oh my
God, he's been on fire. And him going to WWE NXT, that's just another hit. But who knows? Maybe they have to get with Naito's group more. Will it persuade other guys like the Young Bucks, Cole, and Jay Lethal to make the jump? I think eventually, especially if they get treated right. Because I think people like Jay Lethal, Cole, Young Bucks, and the ones that are saying no, Okada, I think of all the wrestlers that are saying no, when they see Japanese wrestlers not being treated so shitty, when they see indie darlings not being treated so shitty, it builds trust and faith, and I think more people will jump aboard. That's why I think WWE NXT in this new era is great for fans, but horrible for competition. Because, a lot of people don't know this, but Kenta's spot was supposed to be Okada's. They wanted Okada. They didn't want Kenta. They didn't want Nakamura. They wanted Okada, and Okada said no. And now, will Okada say no next time? Because now there's proof that not all Japanese wrestlers will be treated like shit. So whoever's running WWE and NXT right now are really doing a good job changing the image of WWE in Japan, changing the image for indie wrestlers. Because you don't get actually paid that much in WWE unless you're one of the major guys. And not everyone does everything for money. Like I don't know. I've been told this by a lot of people. I don't do stuff for money. And I'm one of the hardest people in the world to negotiate with. And a lot of people don't understand that. But there's people on the planet where money's not that important. Obviously money's important, but some people obsess over it and go crazy. No, I don't. I live a minimalist lifestyle, and I love my jobs. Now, granted, I get paid good, but it's not about the money. And that's the thing. If you're negotiating with someone that doesn't care about the money, then what matters is how they get treated, how their career, their legacy, and all that. And I think WWE is doing a great job as far as Japanese wrestlers and indie wrestlers go to turn that around. And maybe cruiserweight wrestlers too, with the tournament and now the cruiserweight division. What happens to the Bullet Club / Elite without Omega? Well, I thought when AJ left and Carl Anderson left, they were screwed. But, Omega jumped up. I think someone like Omega has to step up if Omega leaves. And the Elite, I just don't count the Elite. I just don't think the Elite are real. They're just fucking Bullet Club. Don't fucking Elite. I don't. The Elite's not real. Fuck the Elite. But the Bullet Club, I think you need a legit leader to step up. And, Omega stepped up. AJ stepped up. So maybe they have another card up their sleeve if Omega leaves. But I think Bullet Club has ran their course. Outside of white people in America going, yeah, fuck yeah, look at me, buying T-shirts, I don't think many people give a shit about them anymore. You know what I mean? It's white Americans fucking being like, yeah, I'm fucking cool. I know shit about wrestling. I go to Pro Wrestling Tees. That's what's really keeping the group alive. And Kenny Omega, I don't know. I think someone will have to step up like Kenny Omega and AJ stepped up. But I really think they have to pass the torch, and Naito's group is going to be the #1 heel group. Paul Wright said, already pre-ordered, and that's why I fucking love you, man. You're the greatest. Pre-order Operation Freak Show right now. It means a lot to me. Hey, man, Paul White, if you want, send me a picture of you ordering it, and I'll do a video of anything you want me to do. Oh, okay. Within reason. Within reason. I don't know why. I saw Paul be like, shove a watermelon up your ass. I'm like, fuck. God damn, best $6 he ever spent. Anyway, Edward says, hey, yo. Hey, Edward. Ole, Sammy Ole, Okada should never leave New Japan. I agree at times a million, but you never know. It's hard because it's such a big stage. It's such big money. It's hard to stay true to your heart, Lennox Wooderson, who on the WWE roster do you think Vince Sr. would push as world champion? Oh, Vince Sr., that's interesting. I don't know. I had to put in some thought into this, but the first name that popped in my head was Rusev. I just think he has everything that would survive Vince Sr.'s era. Like, I think you can just magically put Rusev in that era and he would do good. I don't know, I can't think of anyone else. Like, I read the question, Rusev popped in my brain, and now I got Rusev on the brain. I think Rusev would. All right, tweet us at KocoSports, and boom, boom, boom. We'll give a couple seconds. I'm going to do plugs one more time, and then after that, we're wrapping this bad boy up. So any comments, please leave them now. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Boom. Operation Freak Show. Buy it. Pre-order now. $6. KocoSports.net. We're slowly but surely going to make it awesome, so every now and then, check it out. And ProWrestling.me. We have to really regroup on that one. That one's on life support. We're like, so there you go. All right, folks. I am hot as balls, and I got a lot to do. Lennox Wooderson, thank you for the comments. Paul Wright says that was hilarious. Great to have you back, Koco. I appreciate it. Hey, much love. If you would pre-order the book, it would really mean a lot to me. It would really help me out on a career. And like I said, it's not a Kickstarter. I'll still do the shows as much as I want. I don't want to, like, blackmail you. Be like, hey, fucking pay me so I can talk on YouTube. No. You'll actually get a product. So, and, I'm hoping that one day I can become a full-time writer under my own name. And I'm hoping that I can create this whole universe. So, step 1, pre-order the book. Step 2, make Amazon happy. Step 3, make my publisher happy. Step 4, $60. That's it. That's it. No problem, right? We're in this together. Internet inventory for life. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Much love to all of you. I'm hoping to be back. Tweet me at KocoSports with any great questions you have, and I'll try to do some Stump the Idiots during the week. Man, I miss you guys. I miss doing this. I hope I wasn't too rusty. I hope I did a great job. I'm going to give myself a Barry Horowitz. But, woo! All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Operation Freak Show, KocoSports.net. And hopefully I'll be back more and more. Please support LK and the rest of the gang as they're busting their ass to try to keep this channel alive. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum,